Oh, right, that's what we were saving up for.
Yes!
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
So, I never saw this movie before.
Ever? Period?
Ever.
I genuinely don't believe you.
And no, hold on. Okay. Until about 3 months ago when my kids discovered it on Hulu, and now I've seen it 100 times. Can you believe it? It's
How many
crazy.
times have you played the PS2 game?
How many times have I played the PS2 game? That's a really good question. I have that game memorized now. I could set the world record speedrun for it if I even felt it in my soul to play that damn game again. This is what happens when you have kids and they're like, beat this level for me again, and you're like, I have a save file set up for you specifically.
I'm surprised like kids like this, because I find like Tim Burton designs to be unnerving more than like charming.
A lot of kids don't like this, but when you have like weird kids that like weird horror stuff, then they like this.
Certainly do.
But most kids were very scared of this movie when it came out. Oh, jeez.
Based.
Now, just kind of remind you of what's going on. You do all the worlds twice in Kingdom Hearts 2, and
so you already did this.
I already did the second trip. So the second trips are a lot shorter. Usually, you only do like 1 or 2 bosses, and then you're done. Which is maybe why it's like it's starting in like the middle of progression.
Perfect timing, gentlemen. Lend me a hand, won't you?
That's pretty good, Jack. Like, that's not terrible.
Is it not the real? Oh no, wait. Yeah, we looked it up. It wasn't.
It's not.
So I thought I'd better return.
We looked
music
these up
is
last time.
incredibly good.
Yes.
Yeah, the music in this, dude. The music in this movie is so good. I bought.
Dude, he's a vampire in this.
I bought the sheet music book to play it on piano, and I like it. Like, it's fun. The music's good.
I want to see more Sora Nightmare Before Christmas cosplays.
Yeah.
I feel like I never see those.
Yeah.
It's just basic Sora every time.
Very hard making it.
Yeah. So I don't think I've ever said in my life I want to see more blank cosplay. In fact, I don't think I've ever said I want to see more cosplay.
How amazing would it be? Get out of here!
Get out of here. So if I ever did a cosplay, I would make sure to do... I mean, this is obviously an ironic thing, but like, whatever person my body like would be suited for least, I would do that.
Wherever did you find me? In Halloween
What?
Town.
No,
So-
You'll be needing them. For
I don't know.
Christmas.
I'm just
Like
in general
candy?
sign. That's all. It wasn't
Of
anything you had to
course.
say.
Oh.
But these are just a few of
Wow.
the Christmas presents that were stolen.
Question of the
You
part.
have to find all the Christmas presents that were stolen.
What's your favorite thing to cosplay as, CIB Land?
Oh, Sam,
Tell us.
You don't think it was me?
Mine's Jack's beard, specifically Jack's beard
Just
hanging
thought I'd
off
dress
of his,
for the occasion.
Yeah, Spencer and I do a combo cosplay where he
If
plays
you
the
don't
beard and I
believe
do
me,
the Jack.
then we'll just have to find out who really did it.
Yuna.
I do Tifa a lot.
Do you do 10-2 Yuna?
Do you do the costume changes
I do
at a
straight
moment's
10.
notice?
Goofy.
Oh.
I do
I've
specifically.
been kind of thinking about replaying 10-2 for some reason.
I do specifically
You're
Tifa
insane.
in that one cutscene.
Oh, the one where the high wind shakes.
The one.
Yikes. See, I'm gonna do the cosplay of all the Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Get it? There's no cosplay.
Yikes.
No,
Yes.
this looks good. No,
Are the voices
boring.
even close? I've never
Yeah.
watched that.
Terrible.
This
They're
one?
the exact same.
No, no way.
Do you know the one Lock, Shock, and Barrel? One of them is Pee Wee Herman.
That's awesome.
So
IRL.
you three took them.
Took what?
You stole
The girl's
present,
voice isn't
didn't
great, but the other two are really nice.
It wasn't us.
Oh no, never
Never
mind.
mind.
But it really sounds like fun. Run for it.
The ones is really good. The Lock, the one with the skeleton mask.
Is this part crap?
So you get to fight a bunch of little like 3-year-olds.
Well, to be fair-
they're, like really creepy and scary.
Yeah, to be fair, they suck
they
in the
legit
damn
kill
movie.
people. And they are like responsible for releasing Oogie Boogie, and they work for them. So legit, not like deserve this.
And they always get away with what
Let's
they're
not
doing.
die.
They're like super chaotic. Like they just destroy everything.
So generally what I'm hearing from a lot of
Oh,
people,
you gotta capture them in a box.
from a lot of people at CIB is that, like, people don't really like KH3, Kingdom Hearts 3.
It's just
I've talked to some people like trading in already, and they're like,
Worth the wait?
I mean, it never was gonna be.
Well, I mean, it could have been.
I mean, the problem is that they got rid of like a lot of stuff that's good in Kingdom Hearts, and they made it very Disneyized. And
Yes! Nicely done.
I don't know. It's not a terrible game, but they rushed all like the plot in like the last 20% of the game because all the Disney worlds have like barely anything to do with Kingdom Hearts.
I guess it's pretty clear that maybe a lot of the reason it took long was Disney's growth, and maybe Disney just came to them and was like, we need more Disney.
The Frozen world in that game, you barely do anything with. Sora barely interacts with the characters, and they just recreate scenes from the movie, like the Let It Go song. They just do that, the whole song, and they make a whole cutscene for it, and you're like, okay, cool. I could have just seen the movie.
Well, that's one of the things that's nice about the first couple of Kingdom Hearts is, like, you're in the place, but you don't really... I don't think you like, recreate the scenes,
stuff,
right?
No.
You, like, the characters are there, and maybe similar stuff happens, but it's not like, remember this?
Now, the Frozen world is definitely the worst, and there's a lot of other ones where you do a lot of stuff. Like the Monsters Inc. world, you are pretty involved with it. But a lot of them, like, Frozen.
I thought you should know.
I also heard there's, like, no post-game content.
Yeah, there's like one optional super boss, and that's it. Like, compared to this game, that's just pathetic.
Are we going to be fighting the optional bosses, BT Dubs?
I'm gonna try.
Yes!
Yeah!
Well, you can super level off screen, right?
Well, level 100, it's still impossible, and I can
yikes.
guarantee you... Oh, what am I doing? I wasn't listening.
See ya, Sally.
I'm going over here.
Dude, it's crazy how much this, like, is the exact same setup. Oh, never mind. Where you first walk in, it looked like the exact same setup of the PS2 game, which I have memorized, by the way. World record holder right here. Hey, I mean, I gotta talk about my world record.
Hey, remember this level?
Yep.
In PS2 game?
Yep.
Oh, that's
My favorite levels where you have to find the, like, 5 bats playing hide and seek in the town. It's pretty cool.
This is the actual mayor from the movies.
Somebody, anybody.
It sounds exactly like him,
Make
yeah.
an elected official. I can't handle this by myself.
Sally was right. We've got to get the presents.
Okay, Sora, jeez.
Creepy looking.
They just think presents.
Wrecked.
They're just like, presents.
Get it. I don't want to do this. Get it! No. Come on.
Oh, nice.
I hate those enemies. The enemies in the box are just probably my
And then they
least
just
favorite
go
enemy.
away. They're like, oh, you got the presents, never mind.
Alright, Jack. Move a little faster, bud.
Whoa.
What a shame. It looks like it was such a nice present.
Okay.
Get it?
Jack.
Oh, help! Someone help me!
That sounds like the same
My
voice, too.
experiment is gone. It's been stolen.
Yay! Oh,
Boogie Boogie!
did I mention last
How do you
time?
know that?
What, Oogie Boogie? Did I mention last time that the exact time my kids got into Nightmare Before Christmas just so happened to be the 25th anniversary of Nightmare Before Christmas? And
Everything was so expensive.
guess what was everywhere and guess what was so expensive? Everything!
Wow. Hashtag just dad things.
Hashtag just
Hashtag
just I'm gonna start hashtag just, and it's just sad stories. I played Kingdom Hearts 2 just
No, this game's epic.
And his name is Sandy Claus.
what are you gonna do? I'm gonna do the best that I can. I'm essentially Oogie Boogie. Like, if you look at me, my voice, I mean, wow.
You know, he has that beard. I'm made of sackcloth.
My
bugs! I'm filled with bugs. Let's make it!
This is the most epic.
Oh my god, yes! I love dumb minigames. I cannot help it. The more dumb minigames in a game, the better.
This is bullet hell.
So can they not get to you?
No, they just like mess up the presents. But honestly, this is so easy that it like barely matters.
So wait, you just need 100?
Yep. And like the big boxes are worth like 5 or 10.
Oh, wow.
I don't even know if there's a fail state, honestly. I think it's just like them, like they touch the presents and then they go away and then you just have to do it. It just takes
Don't
longer.
worry, I'll take care of the rest.
Did you finish?
Why
making
don't they just
presents?
lock up Lock, Shock, and Barrel? They just like 5 seconds ago they were like, you had to fight them and lock them away. Then all of a sudden it's like, we ain't gonna mess with your presents! Like,
I know a good spot.
I don't care how many cross fingers you put behind your back, bro.
I'm back.
Oh, hi, Jack. Well, enjoy not being in our party, bro.
This plaza should work well for your plan. Now, Jack, what is your plan?
I've got it all figured
Oh,
out.
yeah, Jack has great plans.
You do.
They always work.
Of course. And I also have a wonderful idea. If we catch the thief for you, I would be
So,
honored to
Santa
take
is
the-
pixelated.
Yeah, and Jack's face is like the most expressionful in the entire game. They like went above and beyond on his mouth movements.
That is one thing that Kingdom Hearts 3 does really well. Even the automated robotic voice like lip movements look pretty decent.
It's not me, Donald.
Patience, friends.
I bet they're in the little tiny ones.
Make me think.
Where are they?
How come we have to be the bait?
Good plan, eh?
Wait, so fill me in on this story. They want to steal the presents because reasons like the
Because
heartless.
of Heartless.
Just they're so heartless they don't even like.
I think it's just the experiment has a mind of its own? Question mark.
Okay, got it.
Gotcha.
Huh? Dr. Finkelstein's experiment did it.
Get it.
So this boss sucks.
What the hell? What was that?
They're just trying to be epic.
We're at the point where every boss has like 6 health bars.
Nice.
Oops.
I was wondering why you weren't doing damage for a while.
Yeah, he has a lot of invulnerability states, which is like annoying.
Pretty cool. Ben, you missed it last time. Trev got... Did you get double Mickey?
Oh yeah. So when you die in this game, Mickey Mouse can like revive you, but it's like I don't know how it works.
Yeah,
honestly.
there's like all this argument about how the actual...
But it's not a high percentage, is,
Yeah,
is the
it's
main
not.
deal.
But there are times where you get a Mickey, and then if you die again, he can come and save you again.
And I stopped my playthrough on like the most annoying boss in the game, honestly. And like I knew that like in my mind I was just like I don't want to do this.
But he did that boss, right?
And you
And-
lost like once, and then you tried again, and then I don't know if you lost twice, but then
I think I died like 3 times.
And then the last time it was just like Mickey, and then he died. Mickey. It was like oh.
And then luckily he did it on that one because that would have been like, oh no. But yeah, double Mickey. Like I don't know what the odds are, but it's no one knows what the odds are, but it's not
Yeah.
great.
People were arguing a lot on the internet.
And apparently every time you use him, there's like maybe a less chance he shows up. So like that's even
I just
crazier.
can't figure out why the doctor's experiment would go around stealing Christmas presents.
His experiment.
The Thief. It was a moving puppet made by Dr. Finkelstein.
The doctor has made a moving puppet.
What's going on in this scene?
He has
It's
always
just a lot of
taken
hot air.
things. Now listen, Jack.
It's like
I'd
something
like to
happens and then the
thank
other person repeats it.
While delivering presents
Metal
is something
Gear?
only I can do. I can give you an idea of what it's like.
Sandy Claus?
His knees up
Yes,
his
all
face.
that poor puppet wanted was a heart.
Hey, that's the explanation. Hearts. If there's no explanation,
Santa
it's
gives-
hearts or light or darkness.
But Santa's like all so generous. He's like, "Here's the heart." No, that's gonna bring it back. Ah!
Okay,
It destroys
so
everything.
this is kind of anticlimactic, but this is the best keyblade in the game.
Nice.
Just right there.
There it is.
So what makes it best?
It has the highest attack stat, which honestly isn't saying much in this game, but it has a really good secondary effect, which basically increases the damage at the end of your
Santa
combo
Claus
in the
thinks
air.
maybe it left because it was trying to find a home.
Like, ultimate weapon in this game, like in the first game, it is just the best by a lot. It has like 14 attack and like it increases your MP by 2 and like a bunch of other stuff. But in this game, it's like it increases your MP recharge time, which is honestly completely useless because you can just use an ether.
How does Doctor get up his steps in that?
Come on,
Wheelchair.
Spencer.
He did.
Don't be obtuse.
The wheels turn
When you
into
put it
little
that way,
legs.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
like
sort
the
of bad
animal.
for it.
Oh.
The animal.
What?
Do you not know that RC car from back in the day, back in the 90s?
No.
Well,
Happy
sad for you.
Well?
Basically, it was like a vehicle
I don't
that
understand.
when it hit an obstacle,
no
these
box.
like
No
claws
ribbon
came out
tied
of
in
the
the
tires
bow.
and like climbed
Jack,
up things.
it's not about the box
Dang.
and the ribbons. It's about
That's
what's
way
inside
better
the
than the
box.
stuff we have now.
No, Sora. What really
Now
counts
it's all
what's really
Tamagotchis.
special is the act of
And
giving
Pogs.
things to reach deep in your heart to make someone else happy.
Some days I just want to go on eBay
Of
and
course.
find just a
Thank
big
you, Sarah.
lot
You're
of
absolutely
Pogs.
right.
Like obviously a cheap
Dude,
lot.
I have a
What's
friend who's
this?
like
I
still
feel
has
so
all of his
strange.
pogs
So
from when he was a
very
kid.
happy.
And like, there's so many.
Jack, that must be selling
Also, we
presents.
played once, and I'm like, this game
Really?
sucks.
Yeah, it's just for collecting. But I love the metal ones,
There
dude.
is a game though, and it has
You've
rules,
given me
but
the
it does
nicest
suck.
present
Oh,
in
the
the world.
slammers.
And I've nothing
Yeah,
to
the
give you in
slammers.
return.
Slammers.
What would you like? Just name
I'd
it.
literally rather play than
Absolutely
Pogs.
anything.
I'd rather play like
Metal
that
Gear Solid.
that
Two.
I would literally play
Sons of-
Jax.
Ever asked
The
for
one where you just bounce a ball and pick
no!
up Jax.
Pogs is better than Jax.
No, not even close.
Jax? Like literally, bounce a ball, pick up as many Jacks as you can before you catch the
What
ball.
do you have for
You
that?
said Metal Gear Solid too. No one wants to play with Jax.
I know, right?
They all wanted to play with snakes.
I'm going. I'm leaving. See ya.
Maybe I never gave
But I will say that I
love.
love playing Jax in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I bet Kyrie would
Hell
like
yeah.
most anything you gave her.
Made it so hard to decide.
Like the thing that makes Kingdom Hearts 3 ridiculous, I mean, is and all of them is like important dialogue being spoken to by Goofy and Donald Duck. It's cause your heart, you needed to prove yourself to have the memories inside of you.
Kingdom Hearts 2, we already did this like a couple years ago in this LP, but they have a death fake out scene for Goofy. and
Oh
it
my
is-
gosh.
It is very weird.
It's like, "Ah!"
Simple and clean is the way.
The new Kingdom Hearts 3 theme song is made by Skrillex, and it sucks.
Oh
gosh,
my God.
Why would
I
they
don't
do
know.
that? He's not
When
even
you
relevant.
walk away.
And
maybe they literally had him make it when they were planning on having it come out, which was when Skrillex was relevant.
And when Ian was still working at CIB, he was like, "Yeah, it's probably the best theme song." I was like, "Huh." I didn't know it was Skrillex at the time, and I listened to it when I started up King Hearts 3. I was just like, "This is garbage." Are you kidding me? I didn't even know it was Skrillex. I was just like, "This sounds awful."
Did you let Jafar out?
Well, yo, speaking of Aladdin, how about that live-action movie, boys?
I hope this is actually Gilbert Gottfried.
Honestly, I wish this
I
Agrabah
don't
was the
think it
live-action
is.
version.
I cannot wait for Will Smith as the genie.
It's gonna be so bad.
I will.
How could you sit through
I
that?
can't see it in theaters because I can't give Disney the money, but I'll see it the second it comes to Redbox. I'll give them the 50 cents or whatever. I'll do it.
I'm seeing it in theaters opening night.
But yeah, you love giving Disney all your money. Every Marvel movie.
Every Marvel movie?
I
I love marbles and just...
Dude, you know what I wish I did have was one of those big fancy marble things, because those are fun.
Marble things?
Yeah, like the marble towers that like they have all like those contraptions and whatever.
Oh, like Marvel Tower.
Yeah, I wish I lived in Marvel's tower.
Tony Stark, the Stark Tower. You mean?
No, I wish I lived in the world of that Game Boy Iron Man game. Dude, look at his face in this. It's like a weird mixture of like well animated and not well animated.
So the one question that I've been seeing memed around is the real question about the live action Aladdin is, are they going to Photoshop out his nipples? Because literally Aladdin does not have nipples and his shirt is out off like the entire movie.
So I think the weirdness is that this is animated in 60 FPS, but most of the cutscenes are in 30. What is happening? Why is it in 60 FPS? Alright, I guess it's over.
That's weird.
That's why it looks so jarring.
That whole lamp thing. Yeah, that's kind of the whole deal. Everything I told you!
It just caves immediately. I can't take Aladdin not talking to me ever again.
Iago! Okay. Based. We all saw it.
Get out!
I mean, the main problem is that to use your drive forms, you need to have Goofy and Donald's. And honestly, all the characters in critical mode just... What am I doing?
Are you using the new Keyblade?
Oh, yeah.
He's so confident he doesn't even have to.
And with the smart moves.
But yeah, the highest damaging Keyblade in this game is 6 strength, while like... I mean, your beginning Keyblades are like 3, so there's really not that much of a difference. It's mostly just the skills.
That's double damage from the Keyblade.
It's definitely not double damage.
Prince Ali
I said double damage from the Keyblade itself.
Dude, Parker, it's like Darksiders 3, where you have to get past that stinking...
See, look, so this cutscene's in 30. Why was the other one 60?
That is weird. Spencer, I realized the reason I kept thinking we did a review is because I watched you play the last, like, 15 minutes of the game, and we were talking about it a bunch.
That's right.
So that's why, because I was like, why do we keep thinking about it?
What do you say, kid?
Definitely not Robin
Yeah,
Williams.
it's not even close.
Want to see a little something I call
Better than Will Smith, though.
The thing about Robin Williams is,
Ben.
he's dead.
Ben, go away.
And that's why they
Great,
couldn't get his
Ben.
voice talents, although I believe he was alive.
This game was made in
He's definitely alive.
2006.
He also
was
loves
so alive.
video games.
It was so long ago that this game was released. The
Also-
gap between 2 and
gosh.
3.
Stop. Maybe that's one of the reasons.
I'm literally going to bed. See ya.
The wait literally killed him.
Stop. Everything is bad. Everything.
Well,
Especially Kingdom Hearts
at least Will Smith is the genie.
Do you know who I would rather see as the genie?
I'd rather see
Robert
Gilbert
Williams.
Godfrey. Like real old ass Gilbert
I would love
Godfrey.
Danny
Ah,
DeVito.
Danny DeVito. would be
Danny
amazing.
DeVito.
I was gonna go for a non-meme and say Vin Diesel.
Wait, hold on.
How is that
What
not a meme?
part of Danny DeVito is not is a meme?
Yeah, his whole thing is serious. There's no
Okay, what about literally The Rock? What about literally The Rock?
No. He's literally gonna, when they do live action Moana, he's literally gonna be.
What do you mean they're gonna do live action Moana? They're gonna do
live action
everything.
every movie. That's Disney's new
Listen,
rule.
that's going to be 2035, but
Yeah.
they're getting there.
Yeah, and The Rock will be 70 years old.
Hey, man. Okay.
The Rock will be coming off his second term as president, and he'll do Moana.
Who besides Will Smith?
Bobcat Goldthwait.
I have 3 wishes!
I would take it.
Dude, imagine if you were literally married to Bobcat Gold. I love you, honey! It's like...
He does have a regular voice. He does, if you've heard interviews.
Does he really actually have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not super regular, but it does tone down. He does put it on a little bit when he's performing.
Jafar's casting spells. You've got to stop him.
This entire world sucks because you have to do almost everything on this dumb
is
carpet.
Is the controls awful?
They're not actually that bad, honestly.
Can I think of every meme possible, bro?
Legit though, who would be a better genie? I'm trying to think.
A better genie? Literally, I mean, Dennis Leary.
Dennis Leary!
You would just rant.
What if the genie could be a girl though? What about the girl from Parks and Rec?
Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler. What about Amy? What about Tina Fey? Hey, I'm your neurotic. I'm your neurotic genie. Hey, I'm just saying.
Kimmy Schmidt would be a good genie.
Okay,
There you
get John Krasinski as Jim Halpert as the genie.
And then have Pam play Aladdin.
So what? Aladdin would just constantly what the genies love. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't make anybody fall in love. Stop asking.
Yes! It writes itself! Stop asking me to fall in love with you. I can't do it!
I could see, like,
I can't
Zach
do it, Jim.
Galifianakis as the genie. That would be good.
Oh, you know what?
There we go.
I think that's the best one yet.
That's a pretty good one.
Like,
I mean-
legitimately.
I mean, the problem is, like, his comedy is more, like, dry than the genie's is. Genie's a little bit more slapstick. But I'm trying to think of, like, a more slapsticky current...
Got him. You know who.
I mean, Danny DeVito is a good option.
Adam Sandler.
That would be equal. That's equal to Will Smith.
And then Aladdin could be his buddy David Spade. And
Rob Schneider.
Iago could be Rob Schneider. And it
But
could
it's
be
like not even a CG
filmed-
monkey. It's just actual Rob Schneider.
filmed on location in like Jamaica for some reason.
How
Not
about
even
this?
Middle East.
How about
Just
this? All right.
Grown-ups
I
four.
think I've got it. I think I've got it. Chris Kattan.
Yes. Chris Kattan is the genie.
Oh my! Wait, is that a dude from Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, he's the one who would play that like
Mango.
Yeah, Mango.
Okay, I have an actual one. Jim Carrey. Yeah, absolutely.
What? Yeah,
Absolutely.
maybe like in the '90s, not now.
He could turn it
Jim
on.
Carrey's like depressing.
He could
now.
turn it on if he had to.
It's so weird. Like I watched the Andy Kaufman documentary.
But that's what
on
you
Netflix,
need, bro.
and it's so good. But anytime Jim Carrey was on doing a real interview, you were like, "What are you saying?"
Yeah, but that's the thing. We need. It's live action, so it has to be real. The genie has to feel.
No, they definitely.
He's been trapped for 100 years, so he
Will
has to
Smith
feel
would have
it.
been a fine choice if they just CG'd the genie instead of putting his face on it.
Listen,
it just
man.
looks so amazing.
What about his son, Jaden? Jade?
Yeah,
What about?
He could have been Aladdin.
No, I want him to be genie.
Oh my god.
What if?
How can mirrors be? How
No,
can
how-
mirrors be real if our eyes aren't?
How
real?
can lamps be real if our wishes aren't real? There we go. See,
Perfect.
you got to think outside the box,
You gotta think outside the bun. Fourth meal.
Drew Carey.
dude.
Carrie.
Was
Dude.
that movie with Will Smith and Jaden together like just the worst movie of
Another Earth.
After
or something?
Earth.
After Earth, yeah.
We get it traded in
After
sometimes at
Earth.
CIB.
More like.
Uh,
That's a red letter media joke.
Yeah, torn pages.
Oh yeah, I have to do the Winnie the Pooh.
speaking
one.
of Drew Carey, why not just the whole cast of Who's line does Aladdin, and there's no script?
I want the Colin Mockery genie.
Yeah. I'll go a step further and say Kids in the Hall. Kids in the Hall, the
Kids
entire
in the Hall
cast.
Aladdin would be a
Just Dave Foley, just...
Wait a minute.
Oh my god, it's Gilbert Godfrey.
He made me bring you here. You don't know him like
It's
I do.
literally
It's
him.
either him or a very good.
No, it is him.
He said if I didn't
Oh, okay.
cooperate, he was
He said if I didn't cooperate.
Okay, Wayne Brady genie.
There we go.
That
See,
would
that's,
be better than Will
that's
Smith.
literally
Yeah.
better than Will Smith.
Absolutely.
probably attacking the palace. I had no
But yeah,
choice.
I do want a Dave Foley genie actually.
There we go. That's the answer right there. Bring back Kids in the Hall, but don't make it Kids in the Hall. Just make it Aladdin live action. There we go.
Wait, oh,
Because then, like, one of like literally, what's his name? Bruce, the
Bruce
one.
McCullough?
Yeah, Bruce McCullough would literally be Jasmine, and then like the other guy
Oh.
would be Aladdin.
Oh my god,
Oh, that'd
I
be
feel
so
bad
good.
for asking. What was the name of the gay one? I want him to be genie.
Oh, Bruce. No, I know you're talking.
Trevor's look. Oh my god.
I should remember that he was
No, I know. It is Scott Thompson.
Scott Thompson.
He would be great. Bruce McCullough is a good genie though, because he's like he plays he always does this the secretary.
Yes! Ugh.
We did it, boys. It only took us 10 minutes, but we figured it out.
Kevin McDonald as Abu. Kevin McDonald's Kevin McDonald's already in Disney movies. He was in Lilo and Stitch. So.
Oh my god.
And then Mark McKinney would have like Crush Your Head guy would have to be.
What about the Sultan?
Well, he would be no Mark McKinney would be the Jafar. He would be the bad guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, I meant Jasmine's dad. The Sultan,
that
right?
would that would also be him.
Oh.
You know what I mean? He would just like play both characters
Oh.
in a different outfit.
Really?
Kids in the Hall was so good.
Oh yeah, and Bruce McCullough would play both Jasmine and Aladdin. And he'd be like the dude with the leather jacket. He'd be like, "Yo, I'm talking over here."
We did it, boys. Call him. Somebody call Canada.
Somebody.
Tell him we need him.
Call Canada. Canada? Yeah, you're a big state. Also,
The jokes.
For you. Oh my god.
according to Typing of the Dead, you're a big state. Therefore, as states' rights, we demand Kids in the Hall remake Aladdin live action before Disney can.
Well, Disney takes their sweet time, so if we start today, we'll probably get that done.
All right,